Hello everyone. This is the Hellfire scenario. Done on very hard. No partner. Without taking a single hit. Playing as Kevin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Twitch chat. Heckfire.
Len, you take downstairs.
What's that?
It's gonna blow!
Get out!
Starting in the courtyard over here. Grab this handgun and some dialogue.
Hey! Hey, you! Huh? What? No shit.
Pretty fantastic dialogue. Here's a branching point. We could have either climbed up the ladder in the boiler room, or we can go to the corridor. Now what we have to do is we have to go to a room on the second floor. But not before we deal with this zombie over here. Just gonna keep kicking him into this fire over here, which actually does do damage to him. Actually, probably shouldn't have had my 45 equipped, because it would have been easier to kick him and set up for that. But next, after that zombie is burned, we're going to wait for his friend. Fucking Mr. Dreadlocks over here. And then we're going to go over here and we're going to wait. Pot shot. It's going to go backwards. And now when he gets up, he is going to stay in place forever. Now we don't have to worry about zombies constantly respawning. Especially that guy, because whenever he spawns next to those stairs, it's pretty obnoxious. Shoutouts to Silent Zen 7 for teaching me that one. So after we went up to that room on the second floor that had certain elements of the map on the wall flicked off, we now have to go to all these other rooms and turn on lights accordingly. Sometimes we get lucky and we don't have to turn on very many. And in this case, the only one that I had to turn on was the Germany light. The map is all red. Now we can take our prize, the gold key. Just wanting to wait for that guy to activate before we actually pot shot him. Guarantees optimal distance. I used a cheat sheet to read all the codes here. Once again, you can read all the codes at obsrv.org. Go to their wiki and then click on cheat sheet. So after I unlock the door, I'm going to go into the lounge stairs here. I do this to get a specific zombie cycle. But we're also going up here. I'm just going to pop this guy with a regular shot just to down him. And he'll stay down as long as we do everything in room 30 star quickly enough. And really the only thing we need to do is grab shotgun shells. Smell you later. So now we're headed back down to 2F. The door is already unlocked, so we can just waltz right in. No problem at all. No zombies chasing us either. There's 345 rounds over here. Go ahead and reload the gun. Shotgun shells only come in batches of 3 in Hellfire. So we gotta be careful. Start by using the 45 on the next zombie over here. It's a bit of a toughie. Got lucky evading the grab. Came around the corner, shot the zombie, and now we can go through this door over here, push this box. Also reloading to get that last bullet out of my inventory. That last bullet served its use. Once again, using the same cheat sheet that I mentioned. Gonna just brute force the code over here so that we can get the silver key. Shoot that zombie in the head. Then finish him off with the handgun. It took a minute to look at my codes. I tried BAE first. Oh, actually no, it was because I got the corresponding set based on the code that got me into the security room earlier. So that would have made the code BAE. If the code starts with a 2 on the keypad, then the code in the safe is going to be BAE. Hey, BAE. These liquors are pretty dumb, so you can just walk right under them and use the gold key to unlock the power supply room. Won't have too terribly much use for this gold key for long. So this is basically Tiger's Lights Out, except lights on. Turned it all on. I think the solution stays the same on very hard mode. Use the silver key to unlock the door back to the corridor. The same corridor where we removed our friend with the dreadlocks out of the equation. Gotta hug the wall on the lower side of the screen so that we avoid the fire coming out, because that actually can damage you, just like it could damage the zombies. Just kind of taking the corners a little slowly here, just to make sure there aren't any nasty surprises waiting for me. Don't really have anything to worry about except liquor over here, but the liquor can't really attack and move at the same time. So as long as it's moving around, you can just go. It doesn't have any animation interrupts that allow it to cause you any harm. So we'll replace the gold key with the shotgun shells and grab the red apple, or the red jewel, I should say. While that zombie is still down, we can totally reload the shotgun. Now we can make our way to the boss. The power to the emergency ladder is turned on. And we also have the red jewel that is necessary to solve this one last puzzle that is blocking our escape. Start by pushing this shelf over here. It caught something. Equip the 45, and then we will use the red jewel. Now we climb down. And by moving to a certain place, we set up for the next boss fight, which is directly to the right, as far to the right in that hallway as we can, while still being angled to move straight, because then we can just buffer moving straight as soon as the cutscene ends. By staying to the right, we avoid getting grabbed, and now we are in a safe place. I just rolled all these pot shots here. If you heard me talking about rolling pot shots in the Hive video, that's what I just did.
You made it. Get out! Hurry!
That was close. It's not just the hotel. Now the whole city is burning. You were lucky.
Thanks. You too.
We've been patrolling the city, trying to help those in need, but it's worse than a war zone. The army's been called in. Better get out of the city while you can. I have a very bad feeling.
At this time, I was still optimistic about my chances. Thinking about how lucky I'd been. But maybe that was just my brain's way of keeping it together. How pathetic.
Thank you very much for watching. If you like what you see, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in Decisions. Also, be sure to check out my YouTube channel at youtube.com/Carcinogensda. And check the description for any other videos that you might be interested in watching. Thank you.